positively charged beings. This is your life coach, Kimi. And do you want to reinvent yourself somehow? This doesn't mean like you're going to absolutely be a different person, but reinventing in such a way that you level up. You become a better version of yourself. Don't you ever think that, hey, you know what? I feel like there's more in me that I want to put out there. There's more in me that could possibly become something better. So I'm curious. Hi, Kat. Oh my gosh, God bless me so much. Um, I am so curious. Hi, Royal Boy. Hello, Bella. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. Wow. I have a very special guest for tonight. It is her birthday, so we shall greet her a very happy birthday when she comes in. And she is actually going to be live from the United States in San Francisco. So it's actually 5 a.m. where she's at, but she's coming live to teach us 3 ways to reinvent ourselves. And I love this. Actually, I feel like I keep reinventing myself year after year, even on a month to month basis. I have like different hobbies. I have, different hairstyles a lot. I experiment on different nail polishes, I experiment on different outfits. So I try to reinvent myself often because I feel like each time I do that, I discover more of myself. So I become more, and it is like good service for you guys to always get the better version of me. So here she is. I would like to call on our special guest for tonight. Happy birthday, Miss Mafe Velasco. I hope that you can join in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So it is morning time. It's 5 a.m. in San Francisco. Thank you for waking up for all of us tonight here in the Philippines
Hello.
and all over the world. And we want to greet you a happy birthday. So please type down in the comments below. Happy birthday to our very special friend over here, Mafe. And I know that you wear so many hats, and I would love for people to know what those hats are. So let's begin with that one.
Well, right now I'm wearing a hat, but my invisible
What
hats.
what hat are you wearing right
Uh,
now?
yung, I guess my first and foremost is, of course, I am a daughter of the our Lord, and second is, I'm a wife to my husband, Nick Velasco, and a mother to my 6 children. And of course, also a mother to many because of the mentorship that I love to do with
Yeah.
you, Jimmy, with Wellbeing Boost, as well as personal development classes. And also, a founder and an owner of a company that serves others. And I see, one of my amazing team members, Pia. Hi, Sophia. Hello. Yeah, and diba, I wake up for you all, especially for Kimmy for giving me this opportunity to be here. But yeah, apart from that, I intentionally want to wear a hat where I can be the example of being just an inspiring person to others. So meaning I intentionally take care of my own health. Otherwise, if I don't, then I won't be able to do the other hats that I wear.
Mm,
Second, start sa sarili.
yeah, I understand. Oh my gosh. Yeah, which one would be your favorite hat? What is there a favorite? I know that's a difficult question.
It is. Um, I guess probably being a wife to Nick. Oh, I forgot. Also being a daughter to my parents.
Ooh. Oh
Those
my.
are probably what balances it, because without that their support, I wouldn't have the confidence and the abilities to do what I do,
That's right.
even for say my
Oh,
mom is inspiration on being a mother, and then Nick, he's like my biggest support in anything I do. So it's nice to have someone that I can really lean on.
how many
That,
do you have?
was that?
How many siblings do you have?
I have two. I have
Oh,
two younger brothers.
there's three
Yeah,
of
and
you.
that's another hat I wear, pala. Is being an ate to my brothers.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
that's another piece to
You
my
do
puzzle.
it all. I guess, a lot of people are asking, how do you do it all? Oh my gosh. Being everything to everyone. Crazy.
Oh, I think my faith helps a lot. I trust in God. I trust in His plans,
Yeah,
and alam ko that I am not alone.
yeah.
So when I do have those moments, I pray,
Mm,
and you know, like my one of my mottos, actions speak louder than words. So I really make sure that I'm an example for my kids, especially because they're like Michael Jackson says, they're our future. And marami akong leaders in the home, so I just have to make sure that um, I do things that are making a change
yeah.
for better.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, now I know you just woke up and it's very early. So I'll just ask you, what have you been grateful for the past few days? I mean, it's also your birthday, so we want to greet you a very happy birthday. What other things are you grateful for for the past week?
For the past week, okay, apart from turning 42, I'm not afraid to say my age. Uh,
Oh, how can you be 42?
Having my family complete
Mm,
again, kasi during this summertime, my kids had opportunities where they had the opportunity to share their passions even more. Mike just came back from a summer camp. He taught um, children from, I think, grade 6 to high school
mm,
during summer in music. So he was able to do that for 2.5 months. Um, Nikki just made it to the varsity volleyball team, so that's another added sport to her ano. She just started high school, tapos sa varsity na yung ano niya, yung level niya doon. And then just my other kids leveling up.
mm,
Most in his last year of high school, so this year is crucial
yeah,
of
yeah,
us, finding out what college he's gonna go in, and then I guess I'm just really happy about my health.
mm,
Being able to do what I do,
yeah.
and having the support that I need. And maybe lastly, I've been doing a lot of Zumba with seniors,
Yeah.
so that lifts me up.
Uh-huh.
I miss my grandparents, but um,
Mm.
try to find things that helps you throughout your daily challenges.
Yeah, oh my gosh, like you're just telling me all of these. I'm so proud of you, and also like I'm so amazed with really how you do it all.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and another thing, also launching a new show
I saw that.
with
Yes.
my long time kumare, LJ, Moren Alapag. So to make our mental health good as well,
Yeah.
we travel around the US and interview inspiring Filipinos that have
Mm,
also migrated to the
right. Yeah.
US, and
Yeah.
we share their story.
Oh
So
my God, that's so beautiful.
it's so fun. So fun to do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. It's so exciting. So you make your life exciting as well, right? With
Yes.
projects. Okay, so thank you for sharing. And for everybody who's watching right now, if you have any questions at all, any comments, please type them down as we are talking to Miss Mafe over here. I want it to be as interactive as possible. So if you're new in the live session or you're watching on a replay, just know that it is Muffy's birthday and she will be teaching us 3 ways to reinvent ourselves. And earlier, when you weren't on yet, I was explaining to people that, reinventing doesn't really mean like, oh, you're going to be a different person, but more of like a level up, right? Or like something new and become a better version of you each time you reinvent. So I find myself personally reinventing myself over and over, like,
Oh,
different hairstyles, different makeup, different I mean, to the details,
yeah.
you're right. So I want to ask you what these 3 ways are, and I want to ask the audience if they are ready. If they are ready, please type down ready for the 3 ways to reinvent yourself. Anything else that you want to add before you reveal to us?
Well, I just wanted to tell everybody that, everybody's in a different, um, you know, I guess, stage of your life. So these three guide will just, support whatever you're doing, and support your community as well as, your families as well. Because when you're continuing to level up, or making that change, um you're inspiring others, no matter what. I always share with clients, especially with my line of work, is that no matter how many followers that you have online, or
Mm.
friends you have offline, you're as soon as you wake up in the morning, you're inspiring somebody. And of course, that first and foremost person is you. And then if you do live at home, then it's your siblings, your parents, your aunties, your lolas. So just always know that you are an influencer within. So
Oh, I like that. You're an influencer within yourself, and
it's
then people
not
that
you.
live. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It doesn't mean that it's the followers,
No,
right?
no,
No.
because that will just happen, right? When you're showing a lot of confidence. Hi, Alrens. When you show confidence and courage, then people just gravitate to that because they're always looking for something to lift them up, diba? So just be, and like I said, not only will you be inspiring yourself, it'll be a domino effect because your aura, just like Kimi's aura, you become addicted to that aura, and you just want to be around people who will be a positive light in your
Mm.
right.
Okay. So I think we're ready. So please drop the first way, our guide to reinventing ourselves.
Okay, so the first one is, I wasn't sure if I was going to say this first or last, because this is something that we continue to do anyway, is continuous learning. Learning is, it happens every second of the day. Just like what Kimmy said, it could be external, but I would like to start with internal. Like I said, you have different stages of your life that happens, apart from going to school and learning, new things that will help your career, or just leveling up at school. You can even challenge yourself on maybe a new route of going to school or going to work that you've never experienced. Maybe
That's right.
street, or even trying something new at your favorite restaurant, or having a bucket list of wanting to travel to a certain place.
Mm.
And even it doesn't even have to be hopping on a train or a plane or a car. It could
Mm.
be like, oh, there's a new, um I don't know, people,
A new cafe around
a
the block.
bubble tea place that you're
Yeah.
wondering, how does that taste? Then, try
You
it.
yeah, you know what I haven't actually learned it. I need to, and I want to learn it, is the eSIM card. I don't know if you've heard. So there's no SIM card anymore. It's just like I guess there's an app for it, and I don't know how it works.
Right.
And I my friend, please teach me because I'm gonna travel and I need to learn this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna learn that soon. And that's the thing, like it doesn't even have to be a course or like a program. It's really like the little things and allowing yourself to learn it. You know how we tease like older people like, ay nako, you're old na, you don't want to learn it. So I guess we don't want to be that kind of person or old person, and we're gonna need to try to learn like the new things. So that's like a part of reinventing ourselves. Like even when we age, like as you said, like you're not ashamed of saying, oh, I'm 42, whereas others are really shy about it. So you're okay being 42 because you try to learn new things. You don't feel old.
exactly. And you know, the challenge that I gave my children, because I hope, right, Kimmy, is learning a new word each day. Meaning, we had a dictionary,
Okay.
and we would find a new word
Uh-huh.
and meaning, and that whole day we try to use that word in a sentence and
Okay,
in,
cute.
or in a conversation where you know, when you do that, you then build your communication skills,
Mm.
because when you know new words or new things meaning, then you have a, you know, you can understand the different levels. Let's say corporate world, right? A lot of the corporate individuals, they have great communication skills because they're always surrounded by people who are speaking in business terms, and you know, I guess in proper English, because you don't go into the office
Yes.
and start rapping a hip hop song, or you know, you have to go
Yeah.
there very
Yeah.
uh, but it doesn't mean that you are not yourself. You can be still, you have to be true to yourself. But no, and this leads me to my next one is adapting to change, having open mind.
Mm, yes, yes.
Ways you're not welcoming what are the new things that are landing in your lap, who are the new people that you're meeting, maybe your surroundings, like, you know, Kimi was talking about the e-card,
Mm.
especially in my line of work, online space, there's
Mm.
AI, right? There's um,
Chat GPT.
exactly, there's you know, the online space is always reinventing. There's always new apps, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I need to make sure that I understand that. So it goes back to continuous learning. Okay, what's this? Adapting to change is then being open to using these applications, or even just understanding how people think in different situations. You know, I'm not going to turn up to an event wearing slippers,
Mm.
right? No,
Yeah.
because I know that I'm going to meet new people who are also respecting the the attire, or the backgrounds of people who are attending, let's say, a formal event. So I'm going to be ready to make sure that I have a chance to meet people by being dressed up, taking time to make myself feel good as well,
Mm.
because adapting to change is all about your senses,
Mm.
all about your senses are leveling up, heightening, so that um, the continuous learning is
Mm.
right. When you put a block on adapting to change,
Right.
then you're putting a block to new opportunities.
That's right. I
Yeah.
agree. Absolutely. And you don't become a better version of yourself. For me, reinventing yourself really means being a better version of yourself. And you don't become better when you block these things, these opportunities. You get stuck.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
So yeah, I absolutely agree. Hello, go. Hello. Hello to everyone. Say hello to everyone before we go on to the third one, right? So our first Mafe said reinvent yourself, first and foremost, you're gonna need to
Learn.
learn, continue
Continuing.
to
Yeah.
learn,
Yeah.
right? And then the second would be
Adapt to change.
adapt to change. Okay. So I'm curious if you guys are continuously learning, please type down yes. And if you are adapting to change, please type down yes. And if you aren't yet, or maybe you're kind of hesitant, maybe it should now is the time to do so. Because when you don't allow yourself to do all of those things, then it is a disservice to your potential,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah.
Exactly.
So, what is number three?
The number three would be, uh, gosh, I had it. But going back, it aligns to adapting to change, would be
Uh-huh.
being intentional.
Oh,
Intentional of your passions.
yeah.
Okay. So for my passion, I
Yeah.
am passionate on meeting new people.
Yeah.
I'm passionate on um, my health, right? So you being intentional about what you love in life. It could be as simple as even wanting to travel around the world, right?
Mm.
But when you're intentional about those things, you find your bucket list turning into actions because you put goals, intentional in your goals. And what are the steps to making those passions become a reality,
Mm.
right? Like this, I'm intentional about a lot of things in my life. That's why I woke up this morning, right? I wanted to. I'm very passionate about inspiring others. I'm intentional about, you know, wanting to hang out with Kimi because I love her so much. She fills my heart with joy.
Yeah.
You know, Um, your passions could also be surrounding yourself with um, inspiring people, so
Mm.
that you be intentional on understanding how they can guide you, on reaching your goals and passions.
Yeah.
So all these three um, things do support each other. It just depends on you, because you make that change. You become that pillar of strength for yourself before you lean on others, if that makes sense.
Mm. So it really starts within us.
Yes, it does.
Uh,
It totally.
yeah, I have a difficult question.
Yeah.
Since ano naman Miss World, you're sanay na sanay. No, because diba, I mean, I think a lot of people would say, "Oh, it starts with you."
Mm-hmm.
How do you get to that point that you actually start? Like, well, how? I'm really like, how? Like, where my mind is boggled because even I say
Yeah.
this, like, no, it starts with you.
Yeah.
But okay, when does that starting point actually start? Like, would you have any idea, any clue, or what's your perception of this one? I mean, no right or wrong answers, but I'm just curious about what you think about this.
Yeah, it's tough because, like I said, every different stages, right? We have so many different influences, and sometimes those influences can be steering us away from our path,
Yeah.
right? So for me, it starts with who is your biggest inspiration in your life,
Mm.
right? To maybe when you were a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old, but that when you felt really not in control of your life, right? Who was that? For me, it's my mom. It's my mom and dad,
Mm.
right? So I start there. Even if it's just, was they're so far apart now. Um, I'm in the other side of the world, and they are too. But I'm intentional on reaching out.
Mm.
I
Mm.
should be reaching out each day, but I even through text we reach out every day. But now that we have this amazing technology, we can FaceTime anytime.
Yeah.
You know, um, if they're not there, I still believe in the power of the pen and the pencil
Mm.
or paper, right? I write things down.
Yeah.
Uh, Obviously, at this stage of my life, I have a long to-do list.
Yeah.
Okay. So I start with my daily habits,
Mm.
which is obviously, like I mentioned earlier, is my faith,
Mm.
right? If my not there, if my husband's not there, if my kids are not there, I'm constantly praying in my mind, constantly having a conversation with God. And then when I write things down, and that's something that, you know, you've taught me well, is gratitude. You know, I write, when I feel challenged, I write, okay, what am I grateful for? Because when I see what I'm grateful for, then it helps me. You know, it really snapped me out of it, but it allows me to feel that joy when I'm challenged.
Yeah.
And I know it's harder for a lot of people out there because, like you and I, our line of work, sometimes it's very challenging because people are so deep into perhaps a depression or anxiety that it really takes um, a bit of time to get out of that hole. But trust me, you're not alone. Like, even though maybe we have different beliefs in religion, there are people like Kimi and I here to help you. You know, just send us a message. We're very open to that because that's the reason why we build ourselves.
Yes.
So that can be, I always say, you know, a voice to the voiceless, a pillar of strength to the ones that feel really weak. Because we see the opportunities in life. Life is, whether you have money or not, you're able to find happiness to, you know, build.
Yeah, so like for example, you mentioned your parents. So does that mean like when you're about to do something maybe huge, do you think of them and say, okay, will my parents be proud? Like is that like a starting point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Definitely. Their thoughts and their opinion matter to me. And then the next would be, you know, does my action give a learning to, or give it yeah, a takeaway for my kids. Like, you know, I preach a lot. We preach a lot, but actions speak louder, right? So I need to make sure that it's aligned. So when things, I speak to them about it, and then I ask their opinion. And when I receive good feedback from them and also learning, then that's when I know that, okay, everything that I'm doing that's hard, it's worth it.
Well, it's so yeah, I mean you're so lucky that you have that foundation, right? Of having wonderful parents and also making them a priority in terms of like making decisions and stuff like that. So this is a tip for everyone who prioritize, you know, the I guess the opinion or the thoughts of their parents, then you can start from that.
Yes.
Like, oh, what will my parents say? So that would be helpful. One thing that they can learn from you, of course. So we have those three,
Yeah.
right? And I want to remind everybody to please follow Mafe right now, Mafe Union Velasco. If you need anything from her, literally say anything because she can offer you anything. I'm sure, I'm sure if you ask her about anything, she will have an answer for you. So please follow her if you feel like you need to reach out or anything like that. I know, and I'm confident that she will reply to you, right? And be able to give you the right answer or lead you to the right answers. So thank you so much, Mafe, for waking up super early today to be here, and you taught us three magnificent ways to reinvent ourselves. So, first would be to keep learning. Second is to be adaptable, like keep adapting. Is that right?
Yeah, adapt to change.
Yes. Change. Okay. And then third would be intentional.
Yes.
Yay.
Intentional with your passions.
Yes. Thank you so much. Please promote anything that you need to promote,
Yeah,
please.
guys. My newest passion is being a co-host with LJ Morena Alapag and also Rufa Mako Chair Up. Rupa May Quinto on the Wonder Mamas. It's Mabuhay Studios presents the Wonder Mamas and the Mare Mare Club on YouTube. And please do follow our social media. It's Mabuhay Studios and Wonder Mamas. And of course, I still do a lot of mentorship and also support business owners and individuals who want to level up on their online game,
Mhm.
meaning social management, even your websites, and just being a marketing consultant. Or I think I'm starting to adapt to the doctora marketing
Okay.
role, because I love to just give advice, because that's also one of my passions, is to learn new things that we can do online, how you can better achieve your ROIs, return
Yeah.
on investment, um, and also motherhood. Motherhood is something that I'm very passionate about.
Mhm.
So any moms out there, new moms that need advice, um, come on over. Having all these my amazing kids, I think that's the biggest reason that God bless them to me, so that I can really learn and share my learnings, and yes, and everything under the sun. Yes, Kimmy.
And I have one last question. Since it's 8/8 today, apparently Portal, Lionsgate, it's a really good day to manifest. So I'm gonna ask you, what is that thing that you really want to manifest these days?
Wow. Many things.
Many things.
Would be for one, for health, health for my family, myself, and also my amazing friends that I call as family. Of course, strength in knowing that my business will be growing. So growth in the business, and also being that strong pillar to my clients, because I love my clients. I love who God is introducing to me and my team.
Mhm.
Um, I manifest that I really support their growth in their business and their careers and themselves, because they're just all amazing. And our opportunities here in the US, in California,
Yeah.
that it just even grows. And like I said, my family and I just want to be, um, examples of how to live life to the fullest,
I
and
love.
being grateful for everything that's falling on our laps. Even again, like, it's all about the people and relationships. We want to continue to build inspiring relationships. So just manifesting greatness for ourselves and for others. Wow, I didn't
Yay!
know that was
Yes,
thank
it's a great apparently, and I shall say, and so it is. So thank you so much, Mafe, and I'm so excited for all of the people that you will be mentoring and helping in their lives to become better versions of themselves through reinvention, through authentic presence, and everything else that you do. So thank you, and I love you.
you.
Bye. Good night. You can sleep again.
Yes, still have time.